12 plus secrets to make her want you more, psychology-based tips. In my previous video, I discussed how to effectively communicate with women to enhance attraction. A key aspect of this process involves managing the uncertainty that women experience. Essentially, the more effort a woman has to invest in pursuing something, the stronger her desire for it becomes. This principle is rooted in fundamental human psychology. However, it's important to acknowledge that you won't be able to attract every woman you desire. Contrary to what many pickup artists and dating coaches may suggest, the idea that you can win over anyone is simply not accurate. Let's be honest, there will be women who are not interested in you, and this could be due to a variety of reasons. For instance, she might identify as a lesbian, be going through a tough time in her life, or perhaps she is already in a committed relationship with someone she genuinely cares about. Additionally, she could be facing personal challenges that make her emotionally unavailable for dating. Or, it might just be that she doesn't feel a spark with you. And that's perfectly okay, it's important to move on. For those women who do show some interest, it's crucial that they possess at least a moderate level of attraction, around a 6 or 7 on a scale of 10, before you can effectively increase their desire for you. If they do feel that level of attraction, then yes, there are strategies you can employ to make them want you even more. Before we dive into specific techniques to enhance that attraction, let's cover a few essential tips. First and foremost, regardless of what a woman may express about her relationship preferences, whether she claims to be looking for something casual or a serious commitment, it's important to understand that, on a subconscious level, she is always evaluating potential long-term compatibility. This tendency is simply part of human nature, and it's something we cannot easily change. Here's an important insight to understand: even in casual encounters where a woman might seem focused on short-term fun, perhaps due to her age, current priorities, or simply not being ready for commitment, she's still subconsciously evaluating long-term potential. This leads to my next point. If someone is primarily motivated by immediate gratification, like fleeting pleasures or material gain, they might ignore their deeper instincts to assess compatibility. In such cases, if you're genuinely seeking a lasting connection, it's wise to avoid over-investing emotionally. These situations often reflect unresolved emotional patterns or a lack of readiness for genuine intimacy. For specific red flags, check out my detailed video guide. Now, let's talk about what happens after the first date. This phase matters just as much as the initial meeting because she's still gathering information to decide if you're a good fit. Consistency, thoughtful communication, and authenticity post-meeting can strengthen her confidence in choosing you. Think of it as providing puzzle pieces. The more clarity and alignment you offer, the easier it is for her to say yes to moving forward. Another key tip: understanding female psychology isn't about manipulation or mind games. It's about empathy and emotional intelligence. For instance, giving someone space doesn't mean playing hard to get, it's about respecting boundaries. Paradoxically, creating healthy space often fuels attraction. Why? Scarcity influences perceived value. Imagine a rare collectible versus a mass-produced item. Limited availability naturally heightens interest. By focusing on your own growth and avoiding overeagerness, you subcommunicate self-assurance, which can inspire her to pursue you. Finally, remember that your intentions are felt, not just heard. Even if she can't verbalize it, she'll sense whether you're coming from a place of confidence or desperation. This triggers a primal response, like the push-pull of magnetism. If you lean back, emotionally, she may lean in. But if you chase relentlessly, you remove the tension that fuels attraction. It's like a rubber band: gentle resistance creates energy, while constant pressure causes snapback. The goal isn't to manipulate, but to align your actions with self-respect and clarity, allowing natural chemistry to unfold. This implies that you shouldn't take any actions aimed at winning her over, as there is an underlying intention behind such efforts. Instead, it's important to embrace your feelings of attraction without any expectations of a specific outcome, such as her reciprocating your interest. Engage in activities simply because you find joy in them at that moment, rather than pursuing her with the hope that she will want you in return. By refraining from direct pursuit, you create an opportunity for her to take the initiative and pursue you instead. Additionally, before we delve into the specific strategies that can enhance her interest in you, it's crucial to address a common mindset. If you perceive her as being out of your league, she is likely to sense that as well. Therefore, it's essential to shift this perspective and convey to her that she is indeed within your reach. You should adopt the mindset that you are evaluating her suitability, rather than the other way around. This self-assuredness will resonate with her, as people are naturally inclined to strive for things that seem challenging to attain. This is why it's beneficial to keep your romantic options open. Having other women in your life can alleviate feelings of scarcity and prevent you from viewing her as your sole focus or the only one who might be interested in you. Before we explore the 5 specific actions you can take to increase her attraction towards you, I encourage you to like, subscribe, and enable notifications so you won't miss any of my Just the Tip Tuesday videos. Now, let's get into the details. The first piece of advice may surprise you, as it contradicts common beliefs. You should consider putting her in the friend zone. Yes, you heard that right. However, it's important to do this in a bold and exaggerated manner while maintaining an element of sexual tension. That is the crucial aspect. If you don't take the right approach, you might unintentionally put yourself in the friend zone. For instance, imagine saying something like, "Hey Ashley, you're really cute, but I'm not sure if I'm ready for anything serious right now. I'm not certain if you're the right fit for me or if you match my type." Surprisingly, this can make her more determined to win your affection. Secondly, learn to say no effectively. My previous video delved into the art of saying no in a way that actually intrigues her and makes her want to turn that no into a yes. By showing some resistance, you subtly invite her to pursue you more. Thirdly, if social distancing rules allow and both of you are comfortable, appropriate physical touch can make a big difference. I've created other videos that provide more detailed guidance on this topic, which I'll link somewhere in this video. Tickle her, for example, because laughter releases endorphins that she'll associate with positive feelings towards you. Physical touch also helps break down intimacy barriers and can create those fluttery feelings in her stomach. Lastly, you can create physiological sensations of excitement in her. Many emotions, such as fear, anticipation, and even a bit of anxiety, feel quite similar to excitement. By subtly evoking these feelings, you can make her heart race in your presence. If you're looking to enhance those natural feelings in a playful manner, there are some enjoyable strategies you can employ. One effective approach is to engage in activities that elevate her heart rate, such as experiencing the thrill of a roller coaster ride or exploring the spooky atmosphere of a haunted house. These experiences not only get the adrenaline pumping but also provide opportunities for physical closeness, allowing you to comfort her or share the excitement of the moment together. Alternatively, consider going for a hike. The physical exertion can also lead to an increased heart rate, which can evoke those delightful butterflies often associated with romantic feelings. Moving on to another important aspect, let's discuss the concept of scarcity and how it can create a sense of competition. It's crucial to approach this subtly. You don't want to be overt about it. One way to introduce a sense of competition is by casually mentioning other women in your life. This could include talking about female friends or colleagues, perhaps sharing anecdotes about their interactions with you. However, it's essential to keep this very understated. Women are often adept at picking up on subtle cues, while men may not always communicate in the same nuanced way. Therefore, your goal is to hint at the presence of other women who might be interested in you without making it too obvious. The idea is not to make her feel inadequate or insecure in a harmful way, but rather to instill a slight sense of uncertainty about her standing in your life. This can naturally prompt her to consider her feelings and the dynamics of your relationship.